Some of you may not know me, but hi, my name is Danny Tran-Ho. And today is a very special day. Today we don't say goodbye, but we say hello to the future. And yes, that does sound a little cheesy, but that's truly what it is about today. But there are some memories that I would not like to say goodbye to. Either my first show here in the musical Once on This Island Jr., or to getting my first big role in James and John Peach Jr. as Grasshopper, or telling everyone who I really am on the inside, as a boy, or to meeting new, interesting people throughout the 3 years that taught me how to be accepting and kind to different people. I would like to thank all of my teachers for helping me learn many new things and helping me with a lot of personal and educational problems for the past 3 years. Even if some of the teachers don't know me, I just want to say thank you for everything that you guys have done, even if the work sometimes really tires us and you out. I would also like to thank my friends and other students, because I wouldn't be who I am today without you guys. I wouldn't have the confidence to be standing up here and talking in front of you guys. You guys have supported me through a lot of my problems and success, and I love you guys for that. Also, most importantly, I want to thank my family. My family has given me everything that I could have asked for. They gave me love, a roof over my head, and education. Every day I will learn a new lesson from them. Either it's a life lesson or a new math strategy that I just learned from them. They supported through every decision I have done and stopped me from making a stupid decision. But they still love me, and I love them very much for everything, including letting me having my first dog. Thank you to my family and my dog. I love you guys. Today we're going to be leaving a little legend of our own at this school and pursuing a dream that we may have along the road. There'll be bumps, stop signs, and reckless drivers going into your lane, but we will slow down to get over those small problems, look for multiple solutions before a problem, and not let hate pierce through us. We will feel failure, hatred, lost, but we can never lose hope. Again, yes, that is cheesy, but hope is something we all rely on. We may feel as there's a dead end after a loss or a failure, but you have time. You have the opportunities along the way because you have time as a young adult. You will have other chances and new doors opening to you. You say that you don't have time or it's all over, but there are actual people out in the world who are really running out of time or have no opportunities whatsoever. From the young kid in Pakistan to Saudi Arabia, looking out for their families at night because they're afraid of not seeing them in the morning, to the kid living in poverty, working day and night, providing for their family, to the man somewhere in Africa being sentenced to death for holding another man's hand, to the kid in America fighting for their life in the hospital while they're missing out on everything that's been going on, to the people everywhere around the world being discriminated for who they are, what they are, or what makes them different in any way. Those were actual examples of people going on through the world, and you may not see it or hear it on the news or anywhere else, but it is the truth. I wish I could give these people more time so that they can live their life in peace, but actions speak louder than words. You can feel empathy for these people or feel sad for them, but none of those things will help them. You can change their lives and the future of many lives. Either it's a small song to keep the kids or families at peace at night. Either it's finding a way to give food or clothes efficiently to the people living in poverty. Or you want to be famous in a certain subject, such as a sport, and be a role model to people who need someone in their lives to continue with their dream. Or to prevent discrimination and educate in a humanly way, or making a big invention that can prevent global warming or help humanity or the animals, or curing a disease. The future is in the palm of your hands. And the only question that you have to worry about is that, are you going to try? Are you going to try your hardest to succeed and not giving up after a loss or a feeling of failure? One of the many reasons why people feel failure is that sometimes we compare ourselves to people who are way beyond us. We compare and let ourselves down. That's not the right way to be motivated. The right way is to go out and make your own or new path of life, to be successful, but in your own way. We will make mistakes. We will fall into a pit that feels as if all hope is lost. And that's okay. You are not perfect. You will never be perfect. Perfection is imperfection. And that is the beauty of it. Your life will be perfect. Well, not be perfect. You will make mistakes, and by learning from it, it will make you better than giving up. We all have flaws. Each and every flaw, although might be hated by our own selves, it is what makes us unique, beautiful, strong, and powerful. Life will get harder, but you can make it through. Let me be your first motivation for today. Wrap my head around your words. After this ceremony, think about the future. Think about what you're going to do to change the world beyond school. Don't ever give up hope. Don't ever let yourself down. Thank you.
An open African plain, with tall grass up to your waist. There's not a noise, peep, squeak, or roar. What you're about to experience is the very graceful, yet furious attack of the hunting lion. You don't even have a moment to react before it leaps out of the grass they go so peacefully staring at, and it's done. It hits you. Now you have seen it. You have seen the power of a lion, but not just any lion. You have witnessed the power of a Loiterman lion. As some of you may know, when a baby lion, or a cub as it's formally called, reaches a certain age, it must leave its pride. Nonetheless, all this cub will have is what it has learned from its mentors and teachers from their pride. This pride may have its rough points in it, but, well, that's just the way things are. But we've all made it through, haven't we? Now, and I mean now is what truly matters. This is what I want to try to tell you today. Not what someone said about you in class, or that speech you messed up, giving a presentation. None of that matters. What matters is now. Leave the past behind you. It's okay to hold on to some good memories to use as inspiration or remind you how good life is. Though, well, some good examples of that may be outdoor red, field day, the time you got called up during a town hall because you got honor roll for the first time. When you went to see a movie with your friends, a show you got to be in or see one of the spectacular shows here at Loiterman. Jets Night, a rally you went to, the New York trip, even that time you told your friend a really funny joke in the back of the bus. Trust me, that time is the best. And this list goes on, and I can't even go on that farther because this list is different for every single one of you. Though, nonetheless, even though it's just fine to hold on to these memories and cherish them, you should never, and I mean never, live in them. As I said, now is what matters. This is because now affects what comes next. If you're focused on the past, you will never take a moment to take the next shot. You will never achieve anything. To get a better idea of what I mean, I want you to visualize something. And I know very well that I just had you visualize something with a lion. Just stick with me, okay? Some time ago, I was on the internet and I found a similar analogy to what I'm telling you. It was told by this guy that was about the age of most of us getting promoted now. This analogy goes as follows. You take myself, a 14-year-old boy, and put him right here. Then you take Michael Jordan, arguably one of the best basketball players to ever step on this planet, and you put him right here. Now you decide to give both of us a ball, and you tell me to take the shot, while you tell Mr. Jordan to hold the ball. Who has the better chance of making the shot? Exactly, I do. And it's not because I'm the better player. Honestly, I can barely even play the game. The thing is, I am taking the shot and he's not. And that's it. You see, there are people in this room with unlimited potential and that can do anything they want to and be the best at it or be the best at what they want to do. It's just they're not willing to take the shot. Before I finish up, I just want to say that there are some people in this promoting class of 2017 that have been looking out for these shots and have been taking them, and some of them even making them. There have been quite a few students from this school that have made it into their magnet school of choice, and some people have even sought out some professionals in a field they want to go into and use them as a mentor. And that's something to be proud of them. Though I believe that every single one of my fellow Lions will one day learn to look out for these shots and make these shots. And the reason I do this is because that's what a Lion does. They'll believe in each other that each other can make these shots because that's what Lions do. This connects us. These connections make us a pride, but not just any pride. We are, and always will be, the
Hello.
Loiterman Pride.
This is Karen Combs, and right now, I'd like to reflect on the past 3 years with you. For me, Loiterman was always the middle school that I was going to attend. It was something bound for me, and the school that I wanted to go to. But on my first day of school, I didn't quite realize the impact that this school might have on me, or the indent that I might leave behind in this school. All I expected was an art school that went beyond the easy arts and performances of elementary school. But what I got was so much more. It's not just the program that this school has. It's always been the amazing and talented people I've gotten to know and the teachers that I was able to have within this program and this school. Before I came to Loiterman, I wasn't really myself. And when I think back to it, I don't remember working as hard in school or caring as much about how I did. I didn't achieve any accomplishments like I was able to here. It was at this school that I was able to work in every single play and musical. I was able to perform in concerts with so many other people who are passionate about what they do. And at this school, I was able to accomplish so much. With the arts at Loiterman, I've done so many things. I've been in a play, in the chamber orchestra, I was inducted as a thespian, and also in NJHS. And the best of all was I was a part of a community of people who are passionate about everything they do, and a community of artists with so much potential for their future. One thing that never fails to amaze me is when I'm at a concert here, looking at artworks around the school, and I get to see my peers creating so many beautiful things and doing what they love. As we go to high school and move to so many different schools and finish up middle school, it's great to feel like there's so many bright futures for so many students here. Many of us have gone to Loiterman for all 3 years, and it's been a journey throughout middle school. As almost everyone and anyone will tell you, middle school is not easy for many kids. And going through these tough years hasn't always been easy. However, I think that because I went here, I was able to have an enjoyable middle school experience, even though, again, it wasn't perfect all the time. And I hope you all feel the same. Being at the end of the year has made me appreciate this time much more and have everything I've learned, whether it be from my teachers and my peers, I've just reflected over all that. It makes me sad to leave, but happy that I got to have this experience. I'm glad that I got to spend these past 3 years here, and I thank everyone who helped me see to a different perspective and learn new things. I know that while it may have been tough for many of us, I won't regret my middle school experience, because middle school helped me become who I am today. And while we all live so many complex and different lives, we were all able to be here, and everyone here has had an impact on at least one person's life, and that's incredible. High school is certainly a new journey, but there will be definitely plenty of opportunities in the future for whatever you want to do. And as we go to spend our time in high school, I'll leave you with this message. just keep doing what you love, and that will keep taking you to wherever you want to get. Thank you.